The job really in front of it here at the 500 metre mark. Flying Image is about to drop a gear now. He hasn't had to do a tap at this stage. And nearing the 450, Flying Image will bring them around the turn. He has Settlers Creek stalking, 2 lengths Grand Lorado. Punamu, he bides his time. Carberry as they come into the home straight. He's sitting right in behind Settlers Creek. And now the two fancies are about to come together, heading off Flying Image, Punamu and Settlers Creek. The sparks are flying with 150 to run. They've got it between themselves, but Punamu's going better than Settlers Creek. He's going to do it again. Punamu draws away in the late stages, won at a length and a half. Settlers Creek, our finest moment. Gee, that was a massive run against the pattern back there from last. Outlaw Peak, Grand Lorado in behind them from Flying Image, who wilted. Son of Something Special Delivery was next home. And Galaxy Prince, he looked $1 million, but he ran like a 2 Bob Galloper and finished back there last of all.
I love the grey horse. He's one of the favourites now here in Perth. Punamu is given a beautiful ride too by Paddy Carberry, and Alan Matthews has prepared this galloper brilliantly his last couple of starts, and he was given a gem of a ride once again, Mark.
He certainly was. He found the right bum to follow as well in Settlers Creek, who lobbed outside of the leader. It would have wanted to settle there for Colin Webster and Troy Turner. Again, unlucky, but all credit with the grey horse. 59.5 kilos, Gareth. An enormous performance, but a plum ride from Paddy Carberry.
Mark Warwood, we were just mentioning in the run, there was no likely leader, and Flying Image got away with some nice sectionals, but Carberry was close enough. And what about the run of the third horse? Our finest moment breaks the clock once again.
Yeah, he flew home, but the top two got the run of the race. Punamu absolutely flashed home. That's 3 wins out of 4 now for this galloper, and Alan Matthews has certainly worked out how to train him.
110 and 9, the numbers there, Mark. Your thoughts on the race once again with Punamu? Where do you think he can go now? He just keeps on racing through the grades and being impressive with his turn of foot.
Al Matthews has always had a massive opinion of this galloper, and he can certainly go through the grades. If there's a nice race for him there, he can certainly go up to 78, go through the grades and win nice races. He's got a dazzling turn of speed, as we've seen in his last 2 starts and even his run 3 starts ago. That was an excellent performance with 59.5 kilos, Mark.
Yeah, it was fantastic, wasn't it, really? I mean, it was really set up for him. I've heard Alan say a number of times that he thinks this horse wants tempo. I'm not absolutely sure. I think he wants a moderately run race, and that was a moderately run race. He sat just off them and flashed home. Also, the ability to get out, Mark, in time and just hit the line strong like he did there. He often seems to find luck from back, bad luck rather, from back in the field, and not today. It was not today. It was an easy win for Patrick Carberry and Alan Matthews. They've teamed up before, and they know what winning's all about, this pair, Gareth.
They do, and Alan Matthews knows how to win on Perth Cup Day. And Punamu, mate, that was a really good performance. He just keeps on impressing, and his turn of foot was electric once again.
Yeah, it was really great today. I said to Paddy before the race, I said, this is going to sound stupid. The horse has had 7 or 8 runs in, and he's either had enough or this is the best I've ever brought him to the races. And, you know, as Paddy said, he's been beaten by a lot of good horses, finally starting to get his head over the line, and I think it's given him a bit of confidence.
Yeah, the confidence boosting a couple of runs ago, and he's just keeps on winning now. And with 59.5 on his back, it's nearly his best run this prep.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, today I just couldn't believe how well he was, you know, and he's just, as I say, he's got himself in a good spot, and I think he's got over running seconds and thirds all the time, and it's benefited him.
Where do you go with him now?
He'll have a break and then probably might have a crack at the sprints at Pinjarra and Bunbury.
Yep, exciting times. You got another good horse on your hands.
Yeah, let's hope so. Yeah, he's a nice horse. He's always promised a lot. It's good to get it done.
Well done.
Thank you.
There's Alan Matthews there, the trainer of Punamu, boys, and he gave it a good push, and it's been a really good training performance as well, Mark, because this horse has been up for a long time, as Alan pointed out, but to bring him to the races today in peak fitness and in peak form, just a great training effort by a trainer that's proven himself on the big stage time and time again.
It certainly has, Gareth, and he's worked him out now. Alan said maybe early doors that he could get over ground, but now he thinks maybe a mile maximum. We've seen him win last start 1,400 metres and now 1,500 metres. Yeah, a big pat on the back goes to Alan Matthews for this training effort. And Patrick Carberry, he's learned how to ride the horse too. Was close enough there, just got out in time and clear running. 59.5 kilos didn't matter, which I go on about because it's a massive effort from this horse who's always promised that he could come up with the goods, and now he's won his last 3 of 4, and he can go on with it, as Al said, in the ensuing months and win some of those nice country races.
And he's a crowd favourite, as Alan pointed out. He did finish a lot of times as the bridesmaid when he was second and third and not far away against really good horses, but He put one win together, now he's put two, now he's put 3 wins together.
He sure has, and you mentioned a bit of a cult following there.
Yeah.
It's always the way with these grey horses, and of course the silver fern on the silks as well. I'm sure many Kiwi punters follow that as well, Gareth. But as we said, a mighty, mighty performance here from Poonamoo.
Patrick Carberry will weigh in, then we'll have a chat to him and get his thoughts on, I think, one of his favourite horses these days in Poonamoo, and it was a gem of a ride. He just settled nice and close. He followed one of the favourites, one of his main dangers in Settlers Creek, and he produced the big grey with the run at the 300-metre mark, and he quickly put his rivals away, and in the end he was going away for a really convincing victory in the first leg of the quaddie here on Perth Cup Day. So Paddy Carberry just having a chat to the chief steward there, Brad Lewis, and hopefully we can get his thoughts in just a moment.
Might have just been telling Brad how easy that was.
Yeah.
No trouble, Brad, steward Brad Lewis there, but a mighty fine ride from Patrick Carberry.
Well done, Paddy boy. Pat Carberry joins us. Poonamoo, he must be one of your favourites now.
Oh, he won really well today. Probably a little bit of a concern with the weight turnaround, but Alan gave him a good push earlier in the week, and he's found the key with him, not taking him to the track hardly at all, and just watch his prelim. He's just a happy horse and just happy to be there and relaxed, and had a good run in transit and stalked the one to beat, and he let down and put pay to him well, like we know he can.
He's had a long preparation, but Alan pointed out in that interview just before that he probably had him at his best today.
Yeah, well, he said to me before the race, he said, I reckon this horse has come on a bit, and obviously I hadn't ridden him work, so we know he can work well. But, he said, I'm either going to be right or wrong. And he said, but just his demeanour at the stables on Wednesday when he was taking him out to his paddock and that in the afternoon, he said he battling to hang on to him. So he's obviously feeling well enough, and just really good for him to bring it to the races. And obviously he's full of confidence. He's won 3 out of his last 4, and yeah, he's coming to the races thinking he's all that.
How far can he go? He's going to be set for some of the biggest sprint races in regional WA at Pinjarra, etc. Can he measure up to the best?
Yeah, well, he's I got no doubt about his ability. We've always questioned his intestinal fortitude when the going gets tough, but his last 2 wins have been really good, and he's up in the weights now, so he sort of has to go towards those races. He's earned a crack at them, and obviously we've worked him out a bit, and I mean, while he's going well, we sort of head for those races and see how we end up.
Gem of a ride, job well done. I know you love Perth Cup Day. Enjoy.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
It's Patrick Carberry there with Poonamoo boys, and Mark Olmos, as I head back to you, this horse is going places, and he's got a lot of confidence now, winning 3 of his last 4.